Hello, everybody. Welcome to Weekly TAO.
We're the TAO, Cliff,
David.
P.
and we're talking to you live from the tower.
That's right.
Go ahead.
The Tower with TAO
That's right.
ER.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That's stupid.
You know what? You're stupid.
We'll move. It's fine.
No. We're gonna do this from the tower.
Well, you didn't like the TAO cave.
It was damp and wet,
It's a cave.
and damp and wet mean the same thing.
I prefer the Tau Dome.
The TAO dome.
Nobody liked the Tao Dome but you.
The rent was pretty bad. The tower's fine. The tower's good. It's fine. It's nice and high. It's got a moat. I like it.
It's air conditioned.
Yes. You know, which we didn't need in the TAO cave.
It was wet.
The Dome.
It got your papers wet,
Oh, you
and all of a
thought-
sudden, like, stalagmites.
Yeah.
D-O-M-E.
Yes, P. The dome.
The Dome.
The dome was nice. Okay, now
It had the best structural integrity. I'm
it did.
not
It
gonna lie.
did. Yeah, that's true. I
But
mean,
the tower is comfy.
the tower is comfortable.
The tower-
I think it's a compromise. The tower, for me, because not only is it stable,
It has couches.
it provides protection and couches.
The Dome did the same thing.
The dome, it was owned by. Okay, we were trying to buy a place so we can record like comfortably. You know,
Except we have no money.
we didn't have much money, so that's why we settled in this cave out in like Southern California. Well, we won't discuss the location at all, but it was nice, comfortable. It was away from people. It was a nice, quiet place so we can work.
It was damp.
It's a cave. What did you expect?
Not a proper workplace.
There were bats in it too. Oh, they were nice. They did bite me a few times, but you know it's whatever. You know, and then P decided a dome, which was apparently owned by a supervillain that I haven't heard of at all. It's what was it?
Domamite?
Domamite? Was that his name? I thought it was Dr. Dome.
Either or.
Whatever. So we're set up in this tower.
The tower.
The tower. That's right. It's TA. Yeah, we just have things that are just tower related, kind of like
Yeah.
Batman.
So let's go on to our topics. What are we talking about, Cliff?
Oh yes, finally, they released Visbig Manga. Finally released Volume 12 of Vagabond by Takehiko Inoue on
Volume-
April 20th.
Volume 12.
Volume
And
12.
when,
Finally,
when was the last release?
the last release was back in 2012.
2012. Volume
2012, Volume 11.
3 years ago.
I almost like
4 years ago.
I almost practically forgot
3 years ago. Yeah.
that all about Vagabond. I've just been doing my thing, collecting Bleach and all that,
Yeah.
reading Naruto and whatnot. And then I'm just shopping on Amazon, and then it's like recommended for you, and it's right there, and I'm like,
How long ago was the release?
God, it was April 20th, so it was like 9 days
okay.
ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
A little
April
bit ago.
29th right now. But I'm like, it just swept me back because like I just remembered all of like Inoue's work all of a sudden.
It just all came back.
Yeah,
right?
it all came back, and I'm just like, it pissed me off at the same time because that guy's like a genius at what he does.
Fantastic artist.
Yeah, just
His
Amazing.
ink work is I haven't seen much better, really.
it's
Intense.
It's phenomenal. That's what it is.
Yeah, he's got a lot of good works too. I've never read past the first volume of Vagabond, but I did get through a lot of Slam Dunk.
Slam dunk.
Not as gritty and hard hitting as Vagabond, but it was still a great series.
Oh yeah. It was,
I never read Slam Dunk, but I have read Vagabond, at least a few big viz versions of it, and man, the amount of detail, the amount of ink.
My God.
Vagabond is a lot more recent than
Oh, yeah.
Slam Dunk.
Mm-hmm. The fiction, historical fiction based on Miyamoto Musashi.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the swordsman.
Mm-hmm.
If you know anything about that story, you already know how the story will eventually end.
Mm-hmm.
But
For the meantime, he's going at it with all kinds of stuff.
Oh yeah, just oh my God, just the brushwork, the lines. It's just just watching like YouTube videos
Yeah.
of him like just doing his thing,
Oh no.
like how he just has like a regular like rough sketch, and then he just takes a brush, dude.
Yeah, he's
Little
a
stroke here and there,
workhorse.
and that's my God.
Yeah, and the amount of work that he does per day, per week.
I mean, I remember like way back when he took like a hiatus due to his health.
Yeah.
You know, I guess he was kind of worried, decided to relax, take a break here and there. But I mean, come on, if you only get like 1 or 2 hours, like 2 hours of sleep
Every day.
every
right?
day, well, at least like when he has a deadline.
When he's working. Yeah.
Like,
Well, the Japanese are notorious for their extreme
Overwork.
overworking.
I mean, most mangaka have like a work schedule that would probably kill any of us
Us
Yeah,
lazy
definitely.
Americans.
easily.
Well, they definitely dedicate a lot into their work. Any more on Inoue?
Not much. I'm just really excited. I'm gonna order it, get it, and then just immerse myself in his
Yeah.
work.
Take all you can and
Mm-hmm.
learn from his art too.
If I could,
If you could get that far.
if I can get that far. Whew.
Ink work.
I'm
brushes
lucky
are-
I've mastered the stick figure, and I doubt I've mastered it.
You can never truly master anything.
That's true. I mean, if you're, younger than the age of 50, you're not really a master of anything.
Apparently.
Yeah. So, well, anyway, another big news in the whole anime world is they're bringing back Dragon Ball.
They're bringing back another season of Dragon Ball.
Another
right?
series of Dragon Ball.
Another
After
series.
18 years.
After 18 years, they
That's-
get a brand new one.
Dragon Ball Super was
Dragon Ball
announced.
Super. And Akira Toriyama being
He's back
being the writer for it too.
with a vengeance. I'm stoked about that because I hated GT. I don't know about you guys.
I purposely did not watch it.
I mean, I have seen it all the way through because it's Dragon Ball, but it wasn't that great.
You poor man. Why would you do that willingly?
I specifically avoided it. And it's been a long time since we've had anything Dragon Ball related.
I'm actually really. I guess I'm assuming Toriyama just got sick of the whole people just
Adding stuff to
Just
it.
stop.
and- actually going to start releasing July this year in Japan.
yes.
Which means you can look forward to translations.
Like the next day after release.
Not even same day, most likely.
Same day if you're willing to pirate it, of course.
Who is it?
No, it's fine. Piracy.
Yeah, that's fine.
It's been talked about.
Yeah.
Stealing is bad, children. Don't do it.
The only thing is we don't encourage pirating.
No, we don't encourage.
We don't
it at all.
encourage
unless
pirating.
you're the good old fashioned Pirates of the Caribbean type pirates. That's cool. You can do that.
As far as that goes, all I say is that
Yar!
all I say is that if you love a medium, support it.
Yeah,
That's
support the release.
Support
Love
us.
Toriyama. He's been good to us. Let's be good to him.
If you love anime, if you love manga, support it. That's it. That's
Yeah.
all. I mean, everybody pirates here and there, and not going to judge against it, but send a couple of dollars to support the things that you love.
Mm-hmm.
Otherwise,
Buy the DVDs or the Blu-rays. Buy the manga. You know?
otherwise, how are they
Donate
gonna-
blood. Just do what you have to do.
Yeah. So that's going to come out July, start releasing in July. And
There's-
what else?
Well, didn't you mention, David, there was a Death Note release movie?
Oh, no. There was talks about a Death Note movie being directed in the U.S.
Wait, directed? So what?
Oh,
American?
Yes.
Actually, yeah, there was even an American writer.
Uh-huh.
American director.
An American director was already announced. And there was a couple of producers and executive producers that are Japanese and stuff like that are overseeing the project. But in general, it is an American movie release based around the Death Note story.
Oh, wow. So, is it going to be true to the manga? Do you know anything about it?
There's no in-depth details about it, but the synopsis is basically saying a student finds a book that allows him to kill people. He tries to exact his type of justice on them,
Uh-huh.
and is pursued by a police officer or detective, and it starts a game
So it's
of
just
cat
vague.
and mouse.
So it's just vague.
It's vague, but
You
it's
know.
basically detailing the story
mean,
of
yeah,
So
Alan.
it takes a basis of what Death Note is without any detail. So you don't know if they might change a few things or
as far as we know.
Oh,
yes.
okay.
as far as we know.
I mean, because Death Note was a great series.
Yeah, it was
And the
really good.
movies were okay. I mean, they were...
For being, I mean, sorry to say, but Japanese Hollywood isn't that great.
Yeah.
But for being Japanese produced and made movies,
One thing I will say, I love the cast.
the
The
Japanese
cast was great.
good.
L actually was really good.
Yeah.
The guy who played L. I mean, well, anyway, like, when they announced this, like, do you have anyone in mind that you might think would be a good light?
A good light?
Yeah.
I
Quote,
don't know.
quote marks here. Light.
Not really. I haven't really thought about any. I haven't had anybody in mind, but
Batman.
Batman.
Batman would be a good L.
He would be a good L, actually.
Batman being a fictional character playing a fictional character.
No, you see, that's a kicker. Batman plays Light, but Batman also plays L. So he's kind of chasing himself. Can he outthink himself?
Can he outthink himself? Batman can. That's all I've ever known from stories. Batman can.
Batman can. But so far, the director has been found, but he's not going to work on the story until he's done with whatever project he's on now.
Yeah.
So the director's working on a movie that I don't remember what it is, but once he's done with that, then he will start.
They're gonna start up the
Yes.
Death Note movie.
Huh?
One
Can't
thing.
wait.
Go ahead.
No, I was going to say I can't wait for the announcement, actually.
yeah.
So.
One thing I did think was really something that was really good that came out of Japanese movies was the Kenshin movies.
Ah, yes, the Kenshin
I
movies.
think they had good production values, good writing. Actually, not bad for being
You know, I can't wait for like a real like release in the U.S.
A US
or,
release.
like, VHS or like
The third Kenshin movie released last year, right?
This last year,
the
yeah.
legend, the legend ends.
The Legend Ends. It was,
Mhm.
but we haven't seen anything on US releases.
No, I mean, I just can't wait. I mean, the first one, I saw the first one.
Yeah.
You know, that was fantastic. Actually, the cast was perfect. You know,
And even during the releases, there was a couple of independent theaters that did play them in the U.S., but there's no official translation or subtitle or anything like that.
so I don't mind. I don't mind subtitles. I think it's
Nah,
great.
They would be fine. I wouldn't
Mhm.
mind.
Mhm.
Anything else? What's new? What's new?
Didn't you mention the whole Attack on Titan to me?
Didn't
Early.
you mention the Attack on Titans to me?
No, I didn't. No, I mentioned Attack on TAO Titan.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that monster you made.
No, that's right.
Well, besides that, but go ahead. That's another story, kids.
The Attack on Titans trailer saw a Australian release with official English subtitles,
Wow.
and I've seen the trailer before. It was subtitled anyways, and it actually looks really good.
Yeah, the cast is pretty good.
The cast is pretty good. Yeah.
With all things considered, I mean, it's an all Japanese cast.
All
Well,
Japanese
technically,
cast.
they're European, German at best.
Technically, the story says that they're European, in general, in that area, with Mikasa being the last Japanese,
Or at least
This-
Oriental, as they
or
say.
Oriental.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Well, I would assume it's going to be a good movie. You know, it's a great.
It's a great story to begin with, yeah.
What is it, David? Invaders?
Yeah. No, it's because they were talking.
Oh.
I was picking it up. You assume?
I'm assuming it's going to be a good movie. You know, all things aside. You know,
It looks good. I mean, it's
people-
Attack on Titan, so I'm
people are going to
hoping.
complain. People are not going to complain. I mean, look at the whole like Ghost in the Shell with Scarlett
Oh
Johansson.
yeah, they were
Yeah,
talking
I
about
mean-
Scarlett Johansson being Makoto.
Yeah, I mean, I don't mind like whatever as long as it's good. You know, as long as it's
As long
true
as
to the
it's-
story.
yeah.
The casting could be whatever for me.
Mhm.
You know.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, good story, good story overrides casting a little bit.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I prefer well written, well put together to somebody who doesn't look like they would fit, because the person can act into the role.
Yeah. I mean, this isn't like as long as they don't like Dragon Ball Evolution the thing, you know, where they're just like it doesn't matter the casting, but the story was just butchered.
Yeah. And terrible all around.
Man, they should make a live action Dragon Ball movie, like a
That's
good one.
A good one.
Yeah.
And I don't know. A live action. I mean, the Dragon Ball And Dragon Ball Z Universe is a little too extreme to be able to be properly represented in
Live action.
live action.
For the time being, I believe.
You saw the fight in Man of Steel?
Oh, that's true.
That was pretty much close to it. You know,
Oh, yeah.
just throwing some orbs in there.
Just give him some spiky blonde hair and blue eyes. And there you go.
Yeah. Same thing.
Kamehamehas left and right.
Yeah. Potato, right?
Yeah.
You know? Neo before Zod. Neo before Piccolo. It's, you know, it's the same thing, right?
And that's Dragon Ball.
That's yeah. I'm talking about
We
Dragon Ball.
go-
Start
we go-
off with Dragon Ball.
Yeah, we go into Dragon Ball Z and it gets even more intense.
Yeah, that's when you have like aliens involved and like weird like freezers and whatnot.
Freezers and coolers and
Appliances basically and vegetables and fruits.
cellular structures, I assume.
Yeah. Anyway.
Is that it for the anime stuff?
Yeah, that's it for the anime stuff.
All right.
And now it's all into video games and related material.
Well, that's all we got on anime.
Yeah.
What else are we talking about?
Well, and now in video game news, as I'm sure you all have heard, Silent Hills, the Guillermo del Toro and
And
Kojima, Hideo Kojima collaboration has been canceled officially.
What?
It was officially
It was
canceled.
officially canceled.
That's the one with Norman Reedus, right?
The one
Yes.
starring Norman Reedus.
What?
It,
No, not with Durrell.
Durrell displayed his sadness over the loss.
And Guillermo del Toro as well. Apparently he's going to, out of pure frustration, he's going to blow up more buildings in the upcoming Pacific Rim 2 movie.
He's gonna,
Just to vent.
You know why they probably canceled it? Because like Norman Reedus, his character, he was supposed to play the protagonist, right?
Yes, he was.
You know why? It was going to be a short video game. Because you have Daryl as protagonist, so he's just going to go in.
You press start, you win.
And that's it. You win. It's going to be short. There's no point.
Yeah. Well, a lot of this stuff has to do with people believing that Hideo Kojima is leaving Konami.
Well, Konami they've been having problems
They've been
together
having issues,
for
yes.
the longest, yeah.
And Hideo has openly expressed discontent with the Japanese game industry. But most of these theories are coming out of the facts that Konami has taken Hideo off of their manager works, off of their lists of weekly rotations, and they took all of Hideo Kojima's company, Kojima Productions,
Something like that.
all of the logos. They took them out of the Metal Gear Solid 5 videos and images and stuff like that.
Yeah. So people are talking that he might leave after
He might
Metal
leave
Gear
after Metal Gear is
after
done.
Metal Gear 5, yeah.
It doesn't sound like he's like, oh, later I'm retiring or whatever. To me, it sounds like he's just getting the boot.
I don't know if
because like you don't just like I'm retiring, I'm leaving and stuff like that. Okay, cool. You're not gonna take your name off things.
yeah.
that
he's-
you were involved in.
Yeah, it actually seems to me, instead of like just getting the boot, that he's going the way of Inafune with
quitting
Capcom. Yes.
Yeah. Well, he hasn't released an official statement on exactly what's going on, and there's no statement either on whether he is really leaving or not.
This is all speculation. Of
It's
course.
speculation about his leaving. I mean, Silent Hills is canceled,
Yeah, that's
and
unfortunate.
Kojima Productions has been taken off of all of Metal Gear Solid 5 trailers and posters. On top of that, the Kojima Productions in California was renamed to Konami Los Angeles. So there's several things that lead people to believe he's leaving. And for me, it does seem to be a type of Inafune move where he's tired of the industry. He seems to have gotten everything he can out of the whole thing. Moving on to starting his own type of company,
Yeah.
And he's not the only one that I hear this stuff too. I hear that the creator of the original creator of Smash Brothers has a lot of discontent for the series and the industry in general. It seems to be a trend with Japanese creators.
Well, a lot of directors or game makers, designers, whatever. They believe that everything's more less creative, pushing the industry, and more just let's release what we know will
Pump
make us
out the
money.
next title to make more money.
Dollar signs.
It's all going the way of Call of Duty. Get a yearly or an annual or biannual release where it's the same content regurgitated in a different form. Make yourself money.
Although we and Nintendo seem to be pushing themselves into a kind of they do things that both Sony and Microsoft don't really do. I mean,
they have had the history of revolutionizing stuff.
Yes,
with the 3DS, with the Wiimote,
with the Wiimote and stuff.
Stuff
But I mean, they do
around
slap on Mario on practically everything that they do.
They do, but I mean that's because they have the mascots that sell.
And the icons.
They have the biggest icons,
Yeah.
and not just one, but several icons. They got Kirby, Mario, Samus, Link, various others.
Well, of
Others.
course. That's why I'm happy about the new game that's coming out for Nintendo Wii, Splatoon, because it's not
another.
it's a game out of the box. It's not it's an original concept. It's not
reliant on
Mario,
original character.
Zelda, or anything like
It's
that.
not
Yeah.
reliant on their icons. Yes.
Yeah.
And it looks fun. Splatoon looks
The
good.
design is beautiful. Big fan of the design.
I do have an issue with amiibos. I mean, it for me, it's just another marketing thing.
Yeah,
you
it
know,
is.
they got-
It's like it started like with like Skylanders.
Yeah,
wasn't
it's more
it?
like a
It's pretty
Skylanders
much like
type of thing.
instead of like unlocking the character, buy the character
buy
separately.
The character, yeah.
I mean, it's absolutely brilliant marketing wise.
It is. But
I mean, and then you got like what Disney Infinity.
Disney
Same thing.
Infinity going the same way as
Same route.
Skylanders. Yeah.
You know, so this is no different. You know,
Yeah, they're-
to me it was like it just made sense. You know,
yeah, in a monetary sense, yeah.
in a business sense, it
business
makes
sense,
sense.
that's
Although I'm not gonna lie, I do want the Splatoon amiibo, but more as a figure rather than either a collectible or an actual
Or an
playable
actual
thing.
playable thing.
Yeah.
Well, I'm sure people do collect them just as figures.
They do.
You know,
and people also sell them for high prices because they're rare. I would like to get myself. I would like to get my hands on the double cannon Samus. That would have been awesome.
The well, they call it a defect, but I think she's.
I think she looks badass with
Triple,
two cannons.
Who needs fingers? Cannons.
And, you know, what do you need hands for when you got two cannons?
I'll blast the door open.
boom.
But I mean, in that general sense, I would prefer to get a Figma.
Well, it depends. I mean, it does the if the figure looks nice, even if it is just an amiibo. I mean, why not?
Yeah, it's fine. I just don't like the marketing aspect of it. Obviously,
It isn't marketing now.
Oh, that's true. What else do we got going here?
Oh yes. Another big news actually to release this October. Five Nights at Freddy's 4. Actually, I thought the 3 was going to be the last one, but it was announced that 4 would come out, the final chapter, this October.
So we
just
got
in time for Halloween too.
We get another Five Nights at Freddy's, huh?
Yes. Apparently it will be the last one, although from what I was aware, 3 was going to be the last one.
I never really got into the Five Nights thing. I know the general gist of it. It seems to be a fright game. I wouldn't know
It's a jump scare.
a jump scare.
Yeah,
type
it's a
game.
point and click jump scare thing. You had to time it properly, It really big with Let's Play, especially when they release everything. It's just Let's Play.
Yeah, that's.
Five Nights at Freddy's.
I see my my YouTube feed fill up with a bunch of Five Nights at Freddy's videos every now and then.
Yeah.
People love doing the reactions.
Yes.
Scary.
You always like
reactions.
watching someone else play and react for them.
It's got a pretty cryptic story too, I hear.
No one really knows aside from
Aside from theories.
but nothing's set in stone except like children died and
Yeah,
Is this like that Slender Man game kind of thing?
it has
Is it
that
like that
feel.
kind of feel?
It's I think the whole Slender series kind of brought on this type of thing where a lot of people are doing these scare reaction type games or stuff like that.
Yeah, good old Slender Man. You know.
Yeah, Slender Man.
Yeah, cool.
but this one is special in that it feeds off of what we already know, like these animatronic puppets. I mean,
Yeah.
Chuck E. Cheese is one of the. I think is what it's
I'm
kind of
sure it's
based off of that.
yeah,
but I mean,
probably.
Have you seen
evil
those things?
evil
Those
things
are
coming at
creepy.
me, coming at you to kill you, the player.
Yeah, those animatronic creatures scary.
We should give Slender Man a call. I mean,
Yeah, Slendy.
yeah, Slendy.
Yeah, we should give Slendy
She
a
misses
call.
us.
Yeah, she does.
Yeah, it's cool.
Good old Slendy.
Yeah, we'll discuss that later, though.
Well,
Oh, anyway, you guys stoked for Mad Max?
oh yeah, it looks awesome.
Mm-hmm.
What was the whole title?
Mad Max Fury Road, man.
Fury Road, right? And it's
Tom Bane Hardy, yeah.
yeah, Tom Hardy, yeah. It's supposed to be a sequel of or like leading off of the Thunderdome, right?
Yeah, apparently. I mean, I guess like I was like, man, let's bring back some memories there. Thunderdome with Tina Turner.
Fun.
Dang.
Yeah, Tina Turner. You going further back to Road Warrior.
Road Warrior.
The original.
I think that started it all with Mel Gibson before he
Yeah.
went all. Woohoo.
No.
Anyway.
Well, I mean, also started off the whole post-apocalyptic leather-wearing badass type character.
I mean, now, like, anytime you see any type of parody or whatever, like post-apocalyptic, everyone's wearing leather for some reason.
It's all about the leather now, right? Or spikes.
Spikes,
Leather,
and mohawks,
spikes,
or whatever.
mohawks.
God.
And it all started with Road Warrior.
Road Warrior.
Then Mad Max comes in, loses his mind,
Yeah, went mad. Just
get the Thunderdome, and now Fury Road.
yeah.
Looks the trailer looks nice,
Mm-hmm.
really good.
Looks great. It looks mad. That's what it looks like.
It looks mad.
Yeah, just craziness, really.
Where you get the aspects of open world sandbox type.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
A lot
Yeah,
of
you were telling me that it's reminiscent of Fallout.
it has that Fallout feel,
Yeah.
post apocalyptic.
Yeah, I mean,
Leather, all that
leather.
stuff.
Yeah.
They showed off a lot of vehicle warfare, vehicle mechanics, and stuff like that, where you're doing a lot of racing, a lot of destroying other vehicles, customizing your ride. They're playing it off a lot on the ride. I mean,
Yeah.
you know, Road Warrior.
For being
and
post-apocalyptic, where did they keep getting the gasoline from?
you got me. Refineries.
I guess so. I mean, I guess the Thunderdome probably had some left over.
If there's two things that post-apocalyptic gangs are good at, it's surviving
And leather.
surviving in leather with mohawks and being able to run entire oil refineries that make gasoline.
I don't know, man. I wouldn't wear leather in the desert. It's just,
No.
I can't breathe, man.
Yeah, but it's Mel Gibson, okay?
Whatever.
He played it off.
He played it. He made it work.
But we get a lot of emphasis on vehicle mechanics and stuff like that, as well as a type of evolving environment where you get to make alliances with different settlements, help the settlements out, and as the settlements grow in resources and stuff like that, they actually end up looking better and having more for you to get from them. You're allowed to attack other settlements and take their resources, stuff like that, even to the point where you have to eat to survive. And finding cans of dog food and surviving by that means. It looks great.
Yeah, it just looks crazy. Absolutely.
Mad Max too.
Mad Max. Speaking of like mad and crazy, you saw Jared Leto as a Joker?
Oh no, I heard about it though.
You heard about it?
I heard about
Pete,
it.
you've seen.
I've seen it.
You've seen it. That's just crazy, man.
Yeah.
I mean,
I hear also that a lot of people don't like it.
well, yeah, it's because all the tattoos or whatnot. Granted, I mean, the damage tattoo on the forehead is a bit much.
Just the tattoos on the face is the only problem I have. He can
Yeah.
have all the tattoos on his body he wants. I mean,
But apparently, he's not going to have the tattoos in the movie.
Right.
Apparently.
So
You
was
know.
that concept?
So I think it was just, oh, look at this kind of thing.
Just like a reveal type thing?
Mhm.
maybe just to see the feedback that they get for it.
Yeah.
What do you think?
I mean, I don't mind the tats as long as he wears the suit. As long as he wears the purple suit,
As long
I'm
as it was-
good.
Well, I mean,
There's always a few things that you have to have. I mean, the Joker has to have the smile. He has to have the white face. And the green hair and the
purple
suit. I mean,
if you remember the animation for the series, the Batman and their Joker portrayal.
The crazy one.
Yeah, the crazy madman kind of
The
like
lunatic.
He looked more like a gesture.
Yeah.
He didn't really have. A lot of people have problems because he didn't have the suit. So they're like, in response, they gave him the suit, but they left him barefoot.
Yeah, I remember that he was barefoot with his big old nails, but
yeah, I mean,
so he was basically the same maniac, no direction whatsoever type character, but he had a purple suit.
Yeah,
And Batman.
The Joker's a madman. You don't know if he's gonna kill you or give you money.
That is true, but I personally prefer the incarnation of the Joker where he's more put together. Yeah, he's a madman. Yeah, he has no direction. He's basically chaos. But I like him to be upright with it, you know?
Mm-hmm.
At least have his shit together. He may not he may not know what he's gonna do, but he's got his stuff together.
Yeah. So far I've liked the majority of most incarnations of the Joker. All the way back from like the 1966 Batman with Cesar Romero.
Yeah.
I like that one because it was fun and whatever. It fit the genre.
Fit, yeah.
It was pretty good. To Jack Nicholson's Joker, which
Jack
was like
Nicholson's
fantastic.
Joker, yeah, it was a good Joker.
Oh man. And then of course, you have like Mark Hamill's Joker from the animated series. Yeah, that one was just like, that was my Joker for the longest time.
Well, yeah, we grew up with that.
Grew up with that, and just, oh my god, just that laugh.
And Mark Hamill's voice.
Yeah.
Just Mark Hamill, voiced the Joker. That was just fantastic for me.
Although I didn't find out it was Mark Hamill until years later.
He also did I'm sure it's following the same line, but Mark Hamill did the voice for the Joker in the Batman Beyond movie.
Oh, yeah, of course. The Return of the Joker.
The Return of the Joker.
That one was pretty good. I was actually...
aptly named.
Of course.
Yeah.
And, of course, the most, I think, so far, the one that's, kind of topped them all was, Heath Ledger's portrayal of the Joker.
Great Joker.
Was fantastic.
Mm-hmm.
And on that point, this is where it gets, where people say they don't like the Joker, or at least the image of Jared Leto as a Joker. If I remember correctly, some people have speculated whether or not Heath Ledger would play a good Joker because the wet, messy hair, the painted face, but it was sloppy.
A lot of people were against it in the beginning.
Yeah, we're against it in the beginning, but he portrayed him so perfectly, and not
he portrayed him to the point where I couldn't see any other person being the Joker.
You had to remind yourself that that's Heath Ledger.
Yeah, I didn't know it was him when I first saw the movie.
So. I will give Jared Leto some slack, to the design change a little. What doesn't change?
Yeah.
So as long as you keep the iconic elements,
as long as he portrays them in the proper manner.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. So
best of luck to Jared Leto. May he do a great job. I look forward to seeing him.
Yeah.
In Suicide Squad. I'm even equally excited to see Harley Quinn.
Yeah.
I want to see how they portray her.
How they make her.
Yeah.
Hear a little bit about Asa Butterfield. What's going on with that?
Yeah, he's a front runner to play the new Spider-Man. No, thank you.
The Amazing Spider-Man, I assume?
I believe so. I mean,
Peter Parker.
They're basically rebooting everything that Andrew Garfield did, right?
Apparently, they're pretty much Marvel's Spider-Man.
Marvel Spider-Man.
Okay. I'm going to call him Marvel Spider-Man because I don't know how they're going to do it.
And Asa Butterfield is the lead runner.
He's a lead runner to play. Although he might not play
but
Spider-Man for
he's
whatever
the
reason,
one that
but
they have in mind.
He's a front runner. Okay.
Now, personally, I mean, there has been and probably still is a petition going on to keep... what was his name?
Andrew Garfield?
Andrew Garfield on Spider-Man, and to me, Andrew Garfield was the best Spider-Man. And I'm on board with keeping him on.
Yeah, but Marvel wants to portray him as more of a high schooler, and as you remember, in The Amazing Spider-Man, Peter Parker and The Amazing Spider-Man
was a college student.
Pretty much went to college.
Yeah.
No, that's right.
I mean...
But still, Asa Butterfield, he looks too...
Young?
Well... I'm going off of what I remember from Ender's Game.
Yeah.
But he looked really young. I don't know.
Well, technically, Peter Parker became Spider-Man at the age of 14.
Oh, that's
So I think that's.
He was pretty young.
I think
yeah.
he was young. He was a
Yeah, he
kid.
was.
That's what was the big stick with Spider-Man? He was a kid doing these super heroics.
Yeah.
No,
You
yeah,
know?
only time will tell. If it
Yeah,
is Asa
so
Butterfield, I hope he
It
can
is, yeah.
fill those shoes
I
properly.
mean, so far I'm thinking like, okay, he might be good, you know.
But I don't know how Asa Butterfield would be good at portraying Peter Parker as his character.
I don't know. He was pretty awkward in Ender's game, but then again, that's Ender that he was playing.
Yeah, but Spider-Man's funny.
Yeah, Spider-Man is witty. He's quick.
Yeah,
He's
that's
funny.
true. I mean, well, I don't know. I want to see until like they announce other people, other
Except
candidates.
except for the Disney Spider-Man. He's not funny.
What Disney Spider-Man?
All those cartoons that they play on Disney.
Are you talking about the Ultimate Spider-Man?
No, I don't think
the animated series.
Is that who it is? The Ultimate Spider-Man?
It's Ultimate Spider. It's in the Ultimate Universe.
The recent ones too, like
The one with like Shield.
Oh yeah, Ultimate
Yeah,
Spider-Man
that's
and the
Ultimate
Avengers.
Spider-Man,
Oh
Disney XD.
man,
Yeah, that's just. I don't know why.
that Spider-Man is not funny.
No. I don't know why he has a motorcycle.
Why does any superhero that isn't Batman need a vehicle? I don't know.
Whatever. Stop giving Spidey vehicles. Stop. I mean, it's cool for toys, but don't do it on.
No.
Whatever.
Well, with that, let's end this up with some Destiny talk.
You guys go ahead. I'm gonna sleep for a while.
He's laying down. He's tucking himself in. He's begging for milk.
He's pounding that Benadryl.
Taking it back. Well, so the Trials of Osiris video.
Oh yes, that was
Twitch live stream
this week. That was right. That's
Yeah,
right. It looked good.
Looked
The
interesting.
armor, beautiful.
Yeah, armor looks nice. The trials will run from Friday to the reset. Yes. So Tuesday, basically.
Every week, not monthly like the Iron Banner.
Every week, and it is a DLC only event.
Yes.
The Iron Banner is open to anybody whether they have DLC or not, but the Trials is not open to anybody.
So you have to purchase the House of Wolves expansion.
Yes.
All right.
And the setup, from what I can tell, or at least what they've explained, is a skirmish type game with self-reviving off, unless you're a warlock.
A warlock with radiance, anyway.
A warlock with radiance, but your teammates have to revive you in order for you to come back, and you just get those 3 lives. If your whole team is dead,
you lose a round.
You
and
lose
there
a
are
round.
5 rounds total. Whichever team reaches the 5 rounds first wins
the match.
Wins,
yeah. And loot drops are set up a little interestingly. You can get loot from end game, the end game screen. You get a chance to get random trials loot.
Mm-hmm.
You're also able to purchase loot from Brother Vance, was it?
I think it was Brother Vance.
And what you have to do is you have to buy a card that will record your wins and your losses. Should you get 3 losses, your card will be nulled.
Mm-hmm.
But should you get a set number of wins, you can turn it in
to certain tiers.
Certain tiers, you can turn it in to roll for either random or to just straight out buy whatever Brother Vance is displaying that weekend.
I know there's a bronze tier, silver tier, and then gold tier, which you need a full 9.
You need 9. They didn't show the rewards for 9 wins, but they showed an auto rifle. They were really good looking.
Oh yeah.
Good impact, good rate of fire. They showed that loot dropped at the end game. They got some gauntlet pieces.
And one of them got the helmet, Warlock helmet,
the Warlock helmet,
Anubis helmet.
Nice. And I guess in the event of a sudden death, there's a center point.
And sudden death meaning that there's a time limit.
There's
and
a
at
time
the end
limit.
of the time limit, and if both teams still have players on the map, then it will go into this sudden death.
A sudden death. And in the event of a sudden death, there is a center point zone in all matches, and the player closest to the center point will get the win. So no
Yes.
matter what the outcome, it will be a win or lose situation.
Yes.
And that's about the gist of it from what I got. Another thing that was announced through Twitter, though, that after
The House of Wolves.
after the House of Wolves DLC drops, the Crucible will actually be more
generous
with their drops. So I'm assuming no more of this. You play 20 matches of Crucible and all you end up getting is 2 blues,
Yeah.
or like one mode and stuff like that.
Yes.
You're gonna end up getting more loot just by playing Crucible, which is a great thing.
I can transfer that Gallahorn.
I play a lot of Crucible.
Oh, yeah, so do I. Although, once the House of Wolves drops, it's going to be Osiris practically every weekend.
Every weekend, Osiris, and every month that they have Iron Banner for that week. That's what I'm hitting on. Also, this week, the Iron Banner is selling the helmet.
Oh, finally, the helmets.
When
When was the last time they started selling the helmets? The first Iron Banner, right?
Was the first Iron Banner.
Yeah, level 5, though. Right?
Rank 5.
Rank
you
5.
have to reach rank 5 to get the helmet.
Yeah.
No Scory's Vengeance? Scory's Revenge?
Scores?
Scory's Revenge.
Scores?
The auto rifle. Or the pulse rifle. Scory's Revenge.
Something like that.
Yeah. Not this week, or not this month. There was a lot to talk about it, but no. You're getting Aphrodite Spear.
Timur's Lash.
And Timur's Lash.
Chest piece, too, right?
Chest piece, helmet, Aphrodite Spear, and Timur's Lash.
Yes.
That's all we got for Destiny, then.
Although next week they're gonna on Twitch next Wednesday.
That's right.
They're gonna show the Prison of Elders.
Prison of Elders.
Hopefully that looks really nice and sway the minds of those that are angry about the raid.
I'm looking forward to it.
I'm looking forward to it as well.
Actually, I would like an arena mode. I've been doing Vault of Glass and Courtesan plenty of times. I need something else.
Yeah. So we'll see what they have there. We'll see what Bungie has in store for us.
What Bungie has to give us.
Yeah.
And then 2 weeks after that, we finally get the House of Wolves.
Yeah. And we have yet to be announced, or Bungie has yet to announce what they're going to do for the fourth week, yeah, right? Yeah, fourth week.
Hopefully we get to see something new.
Yeah.
All right, so gonna end it up with that. What do we got going, Cliff?
Yeah, I think he's dead.
He's asleep.
Huh? What?
Oh, there he is.
Oh,
No, what, you guys done talking about mummies alive?
Not yet.
All right.
Next, we're gonna talk about more Mummies Alive.
Mummies?
You know what I mean.
I know what you mean. All right. Don't forget to like, subscribe, leave comments below, please.
Thumbs up, thumbs down.
You know, mostly thumbs up, please.
Tell us you like us. Tell us you neutral us.
Yeah,
or tell us you hate us.
Doesn't matter. Love, hate, you know.
I kind of neutral us.
Tell us that you nothing us.
Should we move back to the dome or the cave?
No, we're staying at the tower.
Should we enjoy the tower? I enjoyed the tower.
Dome.
Pete loves the... All right, should we go back to the Tau Dome? Or should we stay in the tower? Please let us know in the comments below.
I'm staying at the tower, with or without you.
You know what? Just leave that. Tell us. Next week we'll discuss, I don't know. What was it? Gluten. Is it real?
Does gluten exist? Find out next week. And with that, thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.